I want to talk about coronavirus bank and mortgage situations. Just from my own experience, a few months ago, my mother applied for change, a little bit change in her mortgage, and the reason very simple. The apartment that I live was for sale, but unfortunately, it didn't sell. So we were preparing to go another 6 months to with a realtor. But then coronavirus hit. But we still wrote a letter to the bank, and they said okay. Uh, but 2 months later, actually received a letter saying, due to the coronavirus situation, you don't have to worry about making your payments for a specific from this date to a specific date. Okay, and then, um, but you have to come up with a payment by specific date, but all the payment for the entire several months that you were not paying for. I said, I said to myself, no, 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 no. Fortunately, I was essential personnel, and my mother had social security, so we kind of cooperated and we paid everything without problem. But the one thing that they promise never worked is payment with no penalty of late payment. What it is, for instance, you have a bank that you pay your mortgage to, and you have your mortgage like first of the month, right? Let's take it; it's $1,000. Then, if you pay it by 13 or 14 the same month, you pay no penalty. But if you cross this line, you pay a penalty, which is about like $100, or depends on the percentage of the mortgage that they bank charge you. For a bank, it's different, right? So it's like 100 or $110, and you by the end of the month, as long as you pay by the end of the month, you are clear for this month. So you pay this month with penalty, and you clear for this month. Okay, and then again it starts all over. And what is interesting, as I said, we received this letter that saying, okay, no problem, due to coronavirus, you don't have to pay several months, but you have to come up with the money in the end. But as I said, I was always suspicious about it, and I kept paying with penalty, with interest, with this $110 more. And yet, we suddenly start getting letters that we own. Our payments suddenly turn into a regular payment to always penalty payment size. Like not $1,000, it's like 1,200 or something, 1,100 something. Okay. My point here is really simple. Um, I think you should not trust the banks, whatever they promise you. Really simple. We are in time of turbulence in a way. Okay. They're going to be really hard to find justice within several years. Why? Because of the bureaucratic weapon. Bureaucracy is a massive weapon on its own, sorry. So when somebody tells you one thing and you believe that you don't have to do this and this because somebody told you that, it does not guarantee that you're safe, because tomorrow, if you do this and this, like you were promised from the bank, suddenly something happens. You say, oh, we were not right telling you that. And you say, how come you're not right telling you that? Well, the person who sent you letters supposedly is wrong. Okay, let me talk to this person. Why did he do it? Let's sue this bastard. I'm sorry, we can't do this because he or she is dead from coronavirus. Or maybe she's even, or he's somewhere buried in an unmarked grave somewhere, and you cannot talk to them. But what happens next is very simple. Because of someone who made a mistake, your house can be repossessed, foreclosed and repossessed. Okay? Imagine if this person, whoever sent wrong letters, and say, yeah, you don't have to worry, you have to collect your money and so on, and you don't pay mortgage for 5 months, and it's $5,000, right? But you have equity or 150,000. So if you sell the apartment, you have 150,000 minus, the realtor fee. You said, oh, but this what happens is if they tell you that you don't do this, and suddenly got how your house got foreclosed. Okay, yeah, you say $5,000 you didn't pay for, say they didn't pay for mortgage, but the rest of them go somewhere auctions, $20,000 lawyer fee, and so on. And suddenly all the equity is gone, and you get the risk one. So, and because you believe that your bank told you the truth and not to worry. See what I mean? So now banks are opening up. If you didn't pay or how much you didn't pay, make an appointment. Go to the bank. Make sure that they break down your mortgage, exactly how much you own, what your penalties are, because they can tell you bullshit and you like how nice they are and they're supposedly assist you in this world crisis and horrible thing. And all the bank was gonna kneel and apologize for whatever they're doing. See what I mean? Like it's done several days for now, several days. My point is very simple. Those people don't give it anything value of you. So my point is again, go make sure banks are opening up, make an appointment, check how much exactly do you own. I mean, in mortgage payments, not of course a whole loan, they'll tell you anyway. But my point is here, make sure that you have stuff up to date, that you can manipulate your own finances in order to defend your investment. Investment house is usually one of the biggest investments you have. And this is it pretty much. TIs, don't forget, um, during times of crisis, uh, gang stalkers will try to rob you, that you cannot start a second cycle of defending yourself. The crisis is a tool to strip a group of people of their finances, and finances are actually the tool for you that you dig something with. It's not just the money. Oh, I'm gonna do the money. No, it's not just the money. The finances are this is the financial tool that you dig with and you defend with yourself. That you defend yourself with. Sorry. So this way, uh, the this type of social crisis will create either opportunity for you or it will destroy you. I wish that it will create an opportunity for you that you can, in a way, manipulate stuff for yourself and then have some kind of a big piece of chunk of financial tools that you can operate with. This is real what I would love for you to have. Don't forget, gang stalkers, when they try to destroy you, they hit first in your money. This way you become defenseless, and you cannot protect you cannot put food on your table, and you cannot be maneuverable. You cannot be they want to make you stale to sit in one place. You cannot move without resources. Take care of yourself. As I said, I will continue with the videos I started about recruitment of women. And please don't write me shit like go kill yourself. I understand some women maybe have a problem with that, but actually it's not. It's actually shows women are being recruited as massive victims. So there shouldn't be any problem. This is not videos against women, just the opposite. This is how misery of screwed up life of women can destroy them and put them in a cycle of serving of people that actually destroyed their lives. It's a really sad shit. Please listen. I love you all.